good evening. This is Christine for New Africa TV. This is Dream African Child. I'm standing in for Jay this evening. We are in Midrand at Frank Berthelot Boutique. This is a lovely environment to be in. I'm enjoying the lovely vibe in this shop. There's a lot of exclusive clothing, shoes, men's suits, men's shirts. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. Let's just have a look around in the shop and see how it goes. Our surprise guest today is Towela. Towela, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Towela, welcome. How are you enjoying the environment at Frank Berthelot?
I like it. There's a lot of like nice clothes here.
Yes.
Very nice clothes.
Okay. I hope you can buy something before you leave.
I hope so too.
So Towela is an artist. She's a musician. She does music for a living, basically. She told me she loves music, and this is what she only knows. So Towela, tell us more about the music that you do.
Well, every time people ask me about the kind of music that I make, it's hard to kind of put a label on it. So I've come up with calling it Afro soul indie music, and that's basically the kind of music that I make on my own. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Afro soul. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So as a young African, why did you choose to go into music? Why did you not go into something like maybe medicine or engineering?
I don't think it was a choice to go into music. I think that music was something that came to me. Yes. I wanted to do other things, but as much as I thought about all these other things that I wanted to do, I never saw myself being happy or comfortable in them. So I think that's really how I got into the music. So it wasn't a choice, it chose me.
Oh, wonderful. And your parents are okay with this?
Yeah, my parents are. My mom's my biggest fan. But yeah, my parents are very supportive. My whole family is really.
Okay. And what do you wish your passion for music will do for another African child?
I hope that it can reach people and motivate them in the ways that it did for me. I think that we often are not able to express ourselves as much, especially when it comes to African culture.
Yes.
We're always told not to do certain things, so I hope that I can send the same kind of message that I was hoping someone would send to me. Yes. And it would reach someone out there like myself and inspire them to be more and do more as well.
Oh, that is perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
Do more and be more.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're so young and you're into music. Are we hoping to hear more from you? Are you doing anything professionally? Are you going to release an album?
Yes. I'm currently recording an EP. So watch out for that. I hope you guys get to hear it. And I perform a lot, I gig a lot, so if you do see Towela's performing, come through, come see me. I have social media as well. You can find me on Facebook as Towela. You can find me on Instagram as call_me_Towela. And yeah, it's just Towela all the time. Towela.
Oh, wonderful. If you don't mind me asking you, as a young African in South Africa and also in Africa, do you think there's enough out there to encourage other young musicians like yourself to come out and speak out, and send a message out there?
I think there are a lot of platforms that are out there and that that allow us to do that. I just think that we're often afraid of doing that, and we need to sort of encourage each other. We need to create an environment where we feel like it's safe to do that and not be afraid to be who we want to be, or make the things that we want to make, sing how we want to sing. I think there's a lot of platforms, especially in today's time. We're lucky that we've got so much technology that allows us to do that from our bedrooms even. So yeah.
That's very true. What would you tell somebody else who knows they can sing but they can't do anything about it because they're afraid of going out there. They're afraid of their parents or their family rejecting them or telling them to forget about music, study something, and make something out of your life. That's what basically.
Yeah, we get told a lot.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, you have to be honest with yourself and make yourself happy, because it's just gonna be you. As much as your family may have a say in the life that you're supposed to live, the one that they created, it doesn't matter if you're not happy. So I think that if you really feel that it's something you want to do, make sure you practice and make sure you go for it, and don't let anyone stop you just because you're afraid.
Have you had any rejections in your life where you wanna perform and then they say, actually, no, you're not good enough, or we can't take you because of a certain restriction?
I mean, yeah, there are many times when I've been told I'm not what people are looking for, but yeah, I think just never let that put you down, always. And one thing that I've learned is that like I said, you need to practice, as much. They always say that there's always going to be someone better than you.
Yes.
So you might as well always be the best to yourself, be the best you that you can be.
That is
So
awesome.
Practice.
Awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
Well, had a lovely time with Towela today. We'll hear a little bit of music from her, and let's see how that goes.
Abby is the kind of girl who'll steal your heart with just one look. She's really that good. She'll contemplate your every thought. She'll captivate you with her charm and her beautiful eyes. But when the lights turn low, when we all go home, when there's no one to turn to, find she's there to hold you. Soon you realize that it's just a disguise, and she can get lonely, but she never shows it. She's incapable of hate, only knows to love, but she's never been around for more than a second. She likes to be the girl you call for a good time. She never stays the night, never leaves her keys, but she always is a number just before she leaves, cause she wants to be the girl you call for a good time. You know her, A-B-B-Y, oh, A-B-B-Y, A-B-B-Y, oh, A-B-B-Y. Abby's got no time for love, you won't find her wearing her heart on her sleeve, but she plays pretend. Just gives the call and she'll be there. Have a drink to compensate her time, and she'll show you a good time. But when the lights turn low, when we all go home, when there's no one to turn to, find she's there to hold you. Soon you realize that it's just a disguise, and she can get lonely, but she never shows it. She's incapable of hate, only knows to love, but she's never been around for more than a second. She likes to be the girl you call for a good time. She never stays the night, never leaves the keys, but she always is a number just before she leaves, cause she wants to be the girl you call for a good time. You know her, A-B-B-Y, oh, A-B-B-Y, A-B-B-Y, oh, A-B-B-Y, oh, da-da-da-da, oh, oh, da-da-da-da, oh, da-da-da, 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 oh, yeah, da-da-da-da, oh, oh, da-da-da-da, oh, da-da-da, da-da-da. She's incapable of hate, only knows to love, never been around for more than a second. She likes to be the girl you call for a good time. She's incapable of hate, only knows to love, but she's never been around for more than a second. She likes to be the girl you call for a good time. She never stays a night and never leaves her keys, but she always is a number just before she leaves, cause she wants to be the girl you call for a good time. You know her, A-B-B-Y, oh, A-B-B-Y, A-B-B-Y, oh, A-B-B-Y, A-B-B-Y, oh, A-B-B-Y, A-B-B-Y, oh, A-B-B-Y. Oh, don't you know her? Oh, don't you know that? Oh, don't you know her? Don't you know her? Don't you know that girl? Don't you know her? Oh, don't you know that? Oh, don't you know her? Don't you know her? Don't you know that girl?
Woo! Dream African child indeed.
Thank you.
That was amazing. That
Thank
was
you.
amazing. I was just, oh, I was into that song with you. I
Thank
literally
you.
felt myself with you in that song, and I can see this is your passion. This is you. Now I see when you said that music found you, like, you know, it's not something that was imposed on you. You do this because it's natural for you.
Yeah.
You know, you do this because you love it and you feel it, and I love it so much. And wow, I wish I could listen and listen and listen the whole night. That
you.
was very nice.
Thank you.
Wow, I don't even know. Like, I couldn't even go back into the conversation because I'm so taken. But I just wanted to find out from you before we leave. You know, the environment that we're in. We are at Frank Berthelot in Midrand, which is in middle. Sorry. So we are at Frank Berthelot, and this is at Midway Muse in Midrand. And considering the environment and the nice scenery of the clothing that is in this shop, I just wanted to find out from you, what is your fashion sense?
Wow, I don't really think I'm a fashionable person, but I like clothes that help people express individuality as much as they can. You know, I think like every girl will tell you Rihanna is like one of the biggest style icons for me as well. So I love how daring she is, and then I also try and incorporate that with what I do as well. I'm obsessed with the color black.
Yes.
Everyone says I wear black too much, but you know, it's who I am. So yeah, that's me as not as an artist. Yes.
But I see like your African, your vibey hair is so. So,
Yeah,
you know,
I try
I
to
think you've
also
got a
do
great fashion sense.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
Considering you're young and this looks awesome.
Thank you.
Love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This is Dream African Child, and thank you so much for having us today. I'm sure you will be with Jay next week, but I have had a great time. Please visit Frank Berthelot, and this is a boutique in Midway Muse in Midrand. Come and see the exclusive clothing that they have. They have beautiful, beautiful women's clothing, beautiful boots that I've seen in the background. They're lovely. Men's shoes, men's ties. I mean, the suits in here will make any man look like James Bond. I promise you. The suits in here are 007 quality. So make sure you visit this shop and just see the nice, authentic designer clothing. You don't have to go downtown to get a knockoff. You just have to come to this shop and get the genuine clothing and look $1,000 bucks, of course. Thank you so much, and see you next week.